Hello, everyone. I am Eleanor, and I'm in Houston now. Good afternoon, good evening, and I really great to invite Masako from Maryland. Yeah, she has been living in US for over 20 years. Yeah, so
Yes.
I'm really great to invite her to join our interview. So, hello, Masako. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me, Eleanor.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And would you like to introduce yourself for a little while?
Yes. Hi, guys. My name is Masako. I'm originally from Japan. I live in Maryland, in the United States. I have children 6 and 9 years old, and I live with my family, with husband and a little dog here in Maryland.
Okay. And I will ask you some questions. Yeah, the first of all is, would you like to share your pain and the struggle before you join this business? Yeah.
Yes. I used to work before I had my children. But after I had my children, I decided to focus on raising them. They are 6 and 9. So I stay at home. I was stay at home mom for such a long time. And, but then my husband was the only one who was bringing income. And when you have a kids, you always have extra expenses that you have to pay. And on top of that, I was caring for a dog who had a brain tumor. So that kind of treatment, cancer treatment, is also was expensive. And when you have a house, you have to fix a lot of things. So all these expenses that we always have to worry about. And I wanted to go back to work, but at the same time I had my children, so my value has changed since I used to work before I had my kids. I knew that going back to regular job wouldn't be for me at that time. I needed flexibility to meet my children's need. So I knew that online space was somewhere that I needed to look into instead of regular job. So I looked, everywhere. And I found this online business.
Okay. Did you try to find any online opportunity before? So you know that you must to find an online opportunity.
Yes, I mean, there's so many, right?
Especially there are so many.
Yeah, there's so many, and I sign up so many, seminars just to see if that's something that will work for me, and if that's something that I could possibly do. So I try so many. I watched so many seminars, but nothing really clicked with me. And there's some interesting opportunities out there, and I looked into further. And some places offer mentorship. I knew that my personality needs some kind of support because I don't know the online business, how to go about it. So, but a lot of opportunities that I found offer mentorship, but you have to pay so much money up front to get that kind of support. And I was like, that's too much, not knowing that if that's gonna work or not, right? And then they do have a customer service, but that's different from mentorship, right? The customer, if you had a questions, you have to reach out, but you never know how long you have to wait to get your answers back. So it was more like in just a big place where you try to figure things out by yourself. And I always interested in smaller like a community where you can get hands-on help, right? Our community is so big, but there's little groups around that community inside, and you can get like very hands-on help in our community. So that's what I like about this. And yes, that's why I decided to do this business.
Yeah, you answer my next question. So is that the biggest commitment that you want to join this business?
Yes. My big why would be always my children. I had an opportunity to come to the United States because my father sent me here to study abroad. So if my children wanted to do anything like that one day,
Yeah, I know.
Up, and I want to be able to say yes without hesitation. On top of college education, things can get very expensive when they get older.
Yeah.
So I want to be prepared for that kind of things, So I want to have the options ready for them when they want to. So that my biggest why is my children. Yes.
The future of your children. Yeah, the tuition fee of the higher education in US is super expensive.
Yes, it's getting expensive every year,
Yeah, getting expensive. Yeah, higher and higher.
Yeah, in order to keep up, you have to do something, right? Yeah. So yes.
Yeah, I can understand. And would you like to share that after you join this business, what is the transformation or the new reality that you have in your life? Yeah.
Yes. I came into this business to benefit myself or to benefit my family, but I didn't realize that you can get to help people around the world. We are a global community, and you can get to help people who want to get out of this rat race, right? To have more freedom in their life. So I didn't know that we can get to do that. So it's been very great journey to have myself in this kind of environment where I can get to help others. So that's a wonderful realization. And also you get to learn all these technical things to run the business here. At the same time, you can also grow as a person. As a business owner, you have to be strong, right? Kind of struggles that you might face in life, and also as well as running a business, you have to have a strong mindset in order to go through that instead of to avoid that. So they teach you how to have a strong mindset, and I have grown so much since I started this business. So yes, that's something that I can see myself change in a good way, for sure.
Yeah, awesome. That's because being a full-time mom, your attention is put on your children. Yeah, so if you want to go back to work, just like this, maybe your part-time work, but you still need to renew and rethink everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. My final question is that what's the difficulties you face in this business, and would you like to give some encouragements to our audience?
In a business, it's the same as life, right? There's no smooth ride. Sometimes you get stuck, because of the training that you never done before. The things that you never done before, right? So sometimes you get stuck and you don't know what to do, or but in our community, it's so big that you can ask anybody, not just your mentor or coach, but if they can answer you, you can ask anybody in this whole community, whoever has knowledge about the specific question that you had. They can answer that for you. So yeah, you might feel a learning curve in the beginning, but after you go through that, everybody goes through that, right? Whenever you try something new, and I have gone through that too. But that's where you learn how to overcome any kind of struggles that you may face. Not just the business, but any kind of things, right? Something that you can reflect in your regular real life. And so yes, it just this community has been really wonderful experience. And if you are feeling stuck, and if you are wanting to change something about your life, you got to do something different. I see a lot of people asking for some changes in their life. I wish it was like this and it was like that, but wishing and hope is not going to change anything, right? So only thing that can change you or your life is your action. Nobody can push you or force you to do anything. You are the only one who can change whatever the life that you're going to have. And so don't rely on that past experience, and you might feel fear to do something new. That might be coming from your past experience or past, life, right? Because you might not have a confidence enough to go get over that fear. But you don't want to create your future out of your fear or out of your past experience, because if you do that way, you're going to have the same pattern over and over and over, and that's why you are not getting out of that cycle. So just I think it's important to have some vision or goals and focus on future instead of past, so that you can move forward a little bit more easily.
Yeah, I agree with you that this is really abundant resource that we can reach anyone if you want. Just like we can reach anyone to do the interview and learn anything from anyone. Yeah. So this is really amazing, and we can work across different culture and learn many things. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and thank you very much for your time to join our interview. Yeah, thank you for your sharing. Yeah, it's really helpful and really inspiring.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, and I hope can see you soon. Yeah, see you next time. Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.